Hello, everyone. All right. Listen, I want you to like this page and share it. Today, I'm going to share some thoughts with you on how, if you have a story, some of the things that you need to learn about how to begin to use your story to make a difference in your life, to be a voice of influence, to speak with confidence and be able to eliminate the fear of public speaking that most people have. And I'm having a workshop that I'm doing, and you can go to lesbrown.com and see it. It's only for 30 people. So I think I owe it to you to explain something to you. You cannot learn how to speak effectively if you're in a group of 500 or 1,000 people. This is just for people that are serious. This is not for everybody. Some people, they just want to dabble in it. But if you are serious in saying, Les, I want to be able to use my communication skills like you. And if you know somebody that would like to improve their communication skills, their presentation skills, their speaking skills, I want you to like this page and share it, because I'm going to share with you some things that I had to do to overcome the odds. Nobody in the speaking industry, when you look at the picture of my twin brother and I eating sugar cane, I mean, look here. That was truly back in the day. We weren't poor. We were po, P-O. And people ask, how did you go from there? My brother's my hero. He served 2 tours in Vietnam as a Purple Heart in the Persian Gulf. He was a paratrooper, jumped out of airplanes 176 times. But I took the path of speaking. Now, he has been the dominant orator in the family, but he didn't take speaking as seriously as I did. I saw it as my way out, because being labeled educable mentally retarded, the dumb twin, and he never got in trouble in school. I was a problem kid. I was always getting in trouble. My mother used to take me to work with her because the neighbors would say, Mamie, we will keep Wesley and Sharon and Margaret Ann and Leonard and Angelo, but you got to take Leslie with you because he's a little touched in the head. They said I was a little touched in the head. So they labeled me educable mentally retarded, put me back from the 5th grade to the 4th grade at Douglas Elementary School in Overtown in Miami. And I failed again in the 8th grade at Booker T. Washington High School. But I had this high school teacher, and Mr. Washington, at this time, I'd never known my birth father. I just found out in 2021. If you go on Les Brown's 2021 surprise, you will see that video where I saw a picture for the first time of my birth mother and my father. But at this point in time, your superpower, your ability to communicate with confidence, allows you to become an entrepreneur, to influence people, to impact people. I had no idea. When you look at me, Wesley and I, eating that sugar cane, no one could have predicted, oh, one of those boys will become a disc jockey, or he will become a state legislator. They would have never been able to predict that for me. And you see me here 37 years ago, and I still look the same, and I still got a full head of hair. 37 years ago, speaking in the Georgia Dome is one of the most watched motivational speeches on YouTube. It's called It's Not Over Till You Win. Les Brown speaking in the Georgia Dome. One of my mentees, Dr. Miles Monroe, boy, I miss him so much. He said to me, there's no success without successors. I took that to heart. At this stage of my life, I'm 79. I used to think people in their 40s were old. Now I'm 79. I served at the Lord's Supper, but I got some good tips. If you have heard my voice, if you would like to learn how to speak like me, they have all kind of trainings out here saying, we're going to teach you how to become the new Les Brown. No, I'm going to teach you how to become the new you. Because when you take what I give you plus what you got and make it your own, you're going to go further than me. Now, this is not for everybody. This is for people who want to make a major investment in themselves and their career and their business and want to make a global impact. If that's you, and the reason I'm excited about this, it's only for 30 people. And half of it has already been sold out for 30 people. Why? You can't learn how to specialize and extract your story with 500 people. It's not going to happen. I'm telling you what I know. And the reason that these other speaking programs out here focused on teaching you how to speak and sell from the stage, trust me, audience knows when you treat them like they're a transaction. I'm going to teach you how to speak to serve so you can make a global impact. If that's you, so you can change an audience individually and collectively on how they see themselves and get them to step out of their history and begin to live out of their imagination and manifest the next greatest version of themselves. And I want you, they said the proof is in the pudding. I want you to see some people that I've worked with and that have gone on to do more than what I've done. So I want to share them with you. But if you're serious, remember now, you got to move quickly because it's only for 30 people. I don't even have the address of where it's going to be because I don't want any and everybody showing up. No, it's very private and it's exclusive, and you get a chance for me to focus and work with you. And it will be videotaped. You'll leave there with a promo video. And we're going to people that will be in there who desire to be on stage with me. I'm creating some platforms where we can speak together. But I want you to see this right now.
One thing that I learned from my mentor, Mr. Brown, is that people, if you help them create a larger vision for themselves, then they can accomplish more because everyone is here to produce more. And I've had the opportunity to travel and spend time with Mr. Brown, and I've seen when he asks the question, can you do more? Everyone always says yes.
I have to tell you all, my experience with Les Brown recently was amazing. This coaching session that I just had with him, I mean, just bam, he just landed it. It was so strong. It was so me. It was such a great story. He laid it out so perfectly. His brilliance is so obvious.
My name is Raymond Aaron, New York Times top 10 best-selling author and professional speaker. This video is about my amazing friend, Les Brown. Les Brown, voted one of the top 5 speakers alive today.
Hello, this is Dr. Shirley Davis and the 2022 Golden Gavel Award winner. I'm also sharing this award with my mentor of 21 years, my speech coach and my friend, Mr. Les Brown. Les has been so instrumental in helping me to truly get a larger vision for myself, to help me to shift my paradigm, to step out and to grow my wings as I jumped on the way down and to be successful as I am today.
Hi, this is Jay Abraham, and you probably know me from my work growing businesses around the world in a vast spectrum of industries. But what you don't know is that my whole career has been based on my brand image. And my brand image has been massively enhanced by the work I've done with Les Brown. You think of Les as a very, very world-class speaker, motivator, and he is. But what he is even more masterful at is helping you tell your story.
And my name is Dr. Stacey N.C. Grant, and it is a pleasure for me to greet you in this moment to celebrate the living legend, Les Brown. When I tell you how much I adore and love him, I'll sound like millions of people on the planet, but I have the blessed privilege of being one of his spiritual daughters for close to 2 decades. Being able to work with the myth, the legend, the icon himself has been such a blessing. to learn from the behind the scenes moments, to train in a room with brilliant minds, all focused on making an impact through our voices and our stories. It's life-changing. If you get the opportunity to work with the legendary Les Brown, you better jump, run, scream, holler, get in the room, baby, because the world needs your voice and your story.
Hey guys, this is Dr. Cheryl Wood. We were blessed to have none other than the legend and the guru himself, Les Brown.
It was like watching a master weave stories into principles.
From the moment he walked in to the moment that he left, he served. He added so much value to my life, and I know the life of others.
Listen, I have 3 pages of notes. It was truly like I was watching an artist paint a master painting.
And I would tell everyone,
You just need to be in his presence.
I met Les Brown over 10 years ago at a network marketing conference where he was hired to motivate us to stay on track with our entrepreneurial dreams and journey. Later on the afternoon, after he gave his speech, I was in the lobby on the phone making sales, feeling motivated as he successfully did. And as I was pacing through the lobby on the phone, in the corner of my eye, I see a gentleman standing there and staring at me. Now, I know you can't tell from this video, but I was born without arms and legs. So people stopping and staring at me is something I'm kind of used to and very, very aware of. As I continued pacing and talking on the phone, making deals and making money, I kept my eye in my peripheral on him and saw him starting to approach me. And as he approached me, he said, "I need to talk to you." And I looked at him and I was on the phone and kind of mouthed to him, "I'm on the phone." And he said, "I know, but I need to talk to you now." And so, did not know who Les Brown was before seeing him that day. I politely let the person on the phone go, and I hung up the phone and said, "How can I help you?" And he said, "I've been watching you." And I replied, "I know." And as he proceeded to talk, he said that, "I hear power in your voice. I've been watching you and I've been hearing you speak. And there's such a power there that I think I could help you." And in that moment, as he was talking to me and helping and explaining to me what it was that he saw in me, it was the first time that someone of that magnitude, at that level, recognized something in me.
What I experienced today with Les Brown, he gave me confidence to tell my story. I can tell my story to anyone at any time, and I can walk in confidence because I know that I will be making an impact.
So I just want to speak about how Mr. Les Brown has impacted my life, which he does every day. I listen to his audios pretty much every day to get my day started. It's pretty much a part of my formula. He talks about how we should strive to distract, dispute, and inspire people. And what he did was he distracted me by saying that I had greatness within me. He told me that I'm greater than those things that I am right now, that I can be better. And that was the dispute. And then he inspired me.
Wow, Mr. Les Brown is super duper inspiring. He has really impacted me. He has showed me how to tell my story, to impact others, to monetize the story, and to really live my truth.
Today I had the pleasure and the honor to be under the guidance of Mr. Les Brown, and I have to tell you, it has put me in another level of elevation. It has brought me to a place that I could never bring myself. He has taught me how to use my pain and use it for my story, and I can't wait to show you guys what I've learned.
Today has been amazing. Les Brown is so articulate but relatable, and it's just been a pleasure to sit and listen under his tutelage, hearing a lot of the phrases that he has said previously, and then him having an opportunity to explain and express himself and just be real has gotten my mind thinking about the 4 things that he talks about: clarity, focus, toxic relationships, and ignorance.
So I first heard about Les Brown in 2002. I was very young, but as soon as I saw his video, I said, I'm going to meet him one day. He has been very impactful to my life. He has been one of the main mentors in my life. It was his personal development that gave me strength and resiliency from a very young age. But I'm here today, and I met Les Brown, and I gave him a hug. It's been worth every dime.
I hope that you enjoyed that. It brought back a lot of memories for me. I enjoy doing Zooms, but there's nothing like being in the room. Those people that you saw, we were in a very intimate setting. And I'm saying to you, when you're in a room with 30 people, just maximum 30 people, and you get on-hand coaching, and you are able to develop the confidence immediately, and you practice before the people in the group. In order to make it today, there are three things that's very important. Number one, your mindset, mental resiliency, mental strength. That's major, because life be lifing. All kinds of things are happening to you, to me, and to the people that we care about, okay? The next thing that's important is being in a community. And this is what I'm building, a community of collaborative, achievement-driven, supportive relationships. People who are hungry to develop their greatness, who want to find their purpose, who want to live a life that will outlive them. And the other thing is your presentation power, how you present yourself. That's major. And so in this group, if you go to lesbrown.com, you see what all that we're going to be doing. Just 30 people, and it's going to be sold out. And in this intimate setting, I'll teach you how to speak like me. You look at this, nobody speaking has overcome. When you look at my brother and I, nobody has come from that to where I am now. Nobody. And so, and I don't say that to impress you, but to impress upon you. No one knows, including you. You don't know what you can't do. I did not know I could do this. People say, you're natural. And I feel like Maya Angelou that I spent some time with. And I said, you're a natural communicator. She said, I get angry when people say that to me. She said, show me a natural heart surgeon. I said, oh, excuse me. I want you now. If you can hear my voice, some of you have heard my voice when you were little children. Somebody texted me and said, I've been listening to you since I was a little boy. My mother and father used to play you in the car when they were driving us to school. There's something else I want to share with you, and then I'm going to wind up. The reason that the majority of people out here speaking to teach you how to speak from the stage and how to sell from the stage is because they don't know how to develop the credibility that I'm going to teach you how to get paid. And I'm not just saying that. I want you to look at this right here.
World-renowned speaker, entrepreneur, and best-selling author, Les Brown rose from humble beginnings to become a leading broadcast and platform personality, recipient of an Emmy, and dubbed one of the world's top 5 speakers by Toastmasters International. His captivating delivery, incorporating humor, insights, and proven techniques, teaches, inspires, and challenges his viewers to ultimate levels of achievement.
I know something about you, even not knowing you, that you've got greatness within you. You have the ability to do things that you can't even begin to imagine. You have talents and skills in you that you haven't even begun to reach for yet.
The ideal situation for a man or woman to die is to have family members praying with them as they cross over. He said, but imagine, if you will, being on your deathbed and standing around your bed, the ghost of the ideas, the dreams, the abilities, the talents, given to you by life, and that you, for whatever reason, you never acted on those ideas. You never pursued that dream. You never used those talents. We never saw your leadership. You never used your voice. You never wrote that book. And there they are standing around your bed looking at you with large angry eyes saying, we came to you and only you could have given us life. And now we must die with you forever. And the question is, if you died today, what ideas, what dreams, what abilities, what talents, what gifts will die with you? Maybe that's why Jim Rohn said, when the end comes for you, let it find you conquering a new mountain, not sliding down an old one. Maybe that's why Henry David Thoreau said, oh God, to reach the point of death, only to realize that you've never lived, only to realize that you've never scraped the surface of your potential. If you want to make your dream become reality, the people that are running at their dreams know that it's possible that you can live your dream, that it's necessary, that you're relentless, that you have a plan of action, that you are creative. See, there are two types of relationships. There are nourishing relationships and toxic relationships. Nourishing relationships, they nourish you. They bring the best out of you. They challenge you. They hold you accountable. They keep you focused. They bring the best out of you. Toxic relationships, they drain you. There's some people that you will never be able to get into business with. Why? Because they know too much about you. And they can't forget that. They can't shake that. You've got to look at your relationships, and Jim Rohn said this, look at the people in your life and ask this question. What is this relationship doing to me? What is it doing to me? Am I growing spiritually, mentally, financially, intellectually? What is it doing to me? If you're a young person, does it put you on the honor roll or get you on the detention list? What is it doing to you? There's a new term in psychiatry called relational illness. There's some people that can make you sick. Well, can I change them? No. It's a full-time job changing yourself. And there's some people that are so negative they can walk into a dark room and begin to develop. The people that are running after their dream know they're going to have hard times. They keep on running because they're saying within themselves, I'm the one. I'm the one. No matter how bad it is or how bad it gets, I'm going to make it. The people that are running after their dreams are the people that are hungry. Most people never achieve their goals because they don't know that they don't know and they think they know. Most people are just like Zig, who's I consider the #1 motivational speaker on the planet. He said that most people like the lumberjack whose wood production dropped by 40% because he wouldn't take the time to sharpen his axe. Those of you that are here for the first time, if you want to come back again, I can tell you the veterans who are here and been coming for 40 years or more, those are individuals who spend time working on themselves, developing themselves, expanding their minds. They know, as a man thinketh, so is he. They know in order to have the things tomorrow that others won't have, you've got to be willing to do the things today others won't do, like work on your mind. And with that kind of courage, with that kind of affirmation and reason to empower me, I got a saying that when life knocks you down, try and land on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up. All right? The people that are living their dream are finding winners to attach themselves to. The people that are living their dreams are the people that know that if it's going to happen, it's up to them. And they're resolving within themselves, it's not over until I win.
When he talked about having personal growth before you can attain professional achievement, and when he said better selling begins with a better you, that put the focus on the kinds of things that I can do myself in taking charge of my life. And when I do that, everything else falls in place.
Les has the ability to inspire people to pursue their passion, to live their dreams. And whether they're in sales or personnel, or whether they're just a machine operator, it's very, very important that you have some passion for what you're doing. And Les inspires people to have that passion.
Okay. It said the proof is in the pudding. I've spoken for corporations and organizations around the world. And Dr. Miles Monroe was right. There's no success without successors. But I encourage you, whether you come to my seminar or not, do not speak just to sell. Speak to serve. I'm telling you what I know. If you speak to serve, if you give a presentation and tell your story and allow people to strategically see themselves in your story, and as a result, three-dimensional storytelling, that it touches their minds, touch their hearts, and ignite their spirits, trust me, they will pay you to bring you in. They will buy your products. They will sign up for your coaching program. I'm telling you what I know. I ain't playing with you. And so I'm saying to you, everybody can't hear my voice. The majority of people can't hear my voice. This is a time that there's something has happened, that the crazies are coming out from everywhere. I mean, filthy mouth, crazy people. And the women are cussing more than the men. And the little children, it's crazy now. I'm looking for people who have a filter between their mouth and their brain, who want to make a difference, who want to make an impact, who want to learn how to promote themselves, their business, grow their multi-level marketing organization, increase their sales, increase their credibility. I've been a state legislator, was elected to 3 terms in the Ohio legislature. I resigned and came back to Miami to take care of my mother. But I was able to do that and defeat a 22-year incumbent because of my ability to tell my story. Politics is dependent upon the story you tell about yourself and the story you tell about your opponent, the story your opponent tells about themselves and the story they tell about you. So I know what I'm talking about. And I'm saying that all of us are born the same way, dumb, naked, and speechless. You can learn if you're willing to put in the time, put in the work, and invest in yourself, and be in a community of like-minded people who are going in the direction of where you're going, who've already been where you want to go, and can tell you from a place of experience and wisdom how you can do it too. If that's you, dial the number. And Valerie Parker will vet you to find out if it's a good fit. I don't want to work with everybody. I want to work with people that are hungry and that are serious and that want to make an impact. There's some things that I want to do. I haven't done my best work yet. And part of that is working with people that are serious. We need some new voices. I ask you, who's the president of NAACP? You don't know. But we knew when Benjamin Hooks was there. Who's the president of Urban League? We don't know. But we knew when Vernon Jordan was there. We got a vacuum, a leadership vacuum. And the people that are leaders who are able to impact the culture. Cultures are created by people and they can be changed by people. Are people who know how to command a stage, who know how to master the mic, who know how to speak and tell their story so that the people listening, they see themselves in your story and it changes their lives. If that's you, I'm looking forward to working with you. This is a different time. Artificial intelligence intimidating people, replacing over 325 million jobs. But artificial intelligence is a scraper. It scrapes up information that's already out there. You and I made in the likeness and image of God. We were created by the Creator to create. Don't stop creating. Ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. There's more in you. Simba, there's more in you than you are expressing now. You got more in you. Work with me in an intimate setting with 30 other people. Give me 3 days to put my hands on your story and your mind and teach you how to do 3-dimensional storytelling to change your life, the people that you care about, to earn more money than you can ever begin to imagine, and to impact the planet. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I think I have one more thing I want to share with you here. Oh, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna let you go. I did this the other day, and it resonated with a lot of people. You have something special. You have greatness in you. One of the things that really inspired me is something I read by Dr. Howard Thurman, who was a mentor of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Albert Schweitzer and Mahatma Gandhi. And Dr. Howard Thurman said, the ideal situation for a man or woman to die is to have family members praying with them as they cross over. He said, but imagine, if you will, being on your deathbed and standing around your bed, the ghost of the dreams, the ideas, the abilities, the talents, the gifts given to you by life. But you, for whatever reason, you never pursued those dreams. You never used those gifts. We never saw your leadership. We never heard your story. And there they are standing around your bed, looking at you with large, angry eyes, saying, we came to you, and only you could have given us life. And now we must die with you forever. And the question is, if you died today, what dreams, what talents, what music, what books, what leadership, what ideas, what inventions will die with you? Miles Monroe said, the wealthiest place on the planet is not in the Far East where they have oil in the ground. It's not in South Africa where they have diamond mines. No. He said, the wealthiest place on the planet is the cemetery. There you'll find people who died with their greatness still in them. There you'll find people who had so much potential, talents and skills and knowledge, and they allowed themselves to be distracted by alcoholism, by fear, by drugs, by being around the wrong people. Yeah, Dr. Miles is right. Live full and die empty. And keep in mind, you have to be hungry. I hope that you enjoyed that. I love seeing that because it reminds you that we have an expiration date. Nobody's figured out how to get out of life alive. And so Maya Angelou said, there's nothing as painful as an untold story buried in your soul. Whoa, that's a mic drop. If you got a story and you want to learn how to create an experience with that story and transform people's lives with that story and develop a national and global brand like I have, and if you'd like to learn how to master a stage like I have, and so that I can pour into you and what you have with what I give you, you're going to go beyond me. That's the name of the game. Then call Valerie Parker. It's going to be sold out. We're not looking for everybody, just a few. The road to life is straight and narrow, and few there be that find it. We're just looking for the few that's serious and that want to make a difference with their story and the lives of other people. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Bye for now. Bye-bye.